Hello. It is I, Flat 2DNZJM Dimensional Moody. So for today's improving GA community advice and message, it's that time I talk about adding bad people or users in Go animate videos or movies. Honestly, you really shouldn't be adding trolls or bad real-life users in your videos as troublemakers or villains. I'm going to explain why that can get you to serious sense of that person coming after you more and what actions may happen. 1. The person's already been exposed, but there's no need for you to make that person a troublemaker by adding them in your videos and causing that person to attack you more. It is still disrespect and cyberbullying, no matter who it is. Most bad people who did those bad actions want to be left alone so that they don't need to deal with other people continue to call them out, when that is not needed. Like with SLV Part 12. Tobias James and other trolls were villains on there, when not realizing, Tobias James was, years old news. I mean, super old. No one that I know of is talking about Tobias James anymore to this day. Because that was a long time ago. Same thing with the Warren Cook fake VHS opening thing as well. The fact that those people are still being harassed like that as of today is proving they can't learn to ignore the trolls and move on. They are asking to get tortured more. Ever since I found that movie about Tobias James and the other trolls causing trouble, that put me in the wrong mind to add Tobias James in my for hire videos. I won't lie, those were good movies, but the mistake in it was the trolls being in them. And like I said before, not leaving your enemies alone will ruin your future. I did find out about what those users did, but I did not rant of them. I wasn't telling them to handle their hate, and I certainly didn't add them as troublemakers in my videos. You really shouldn't be taking those users you hate to the extreme because it'll prove you can't move on from them. Imagine if this was still a trend as of today. Let me show you two trolls that are no longer that person from years ago. These people I am showing you are Funderbro UTTP and Tobias James up. Funderbro changed his ways, same with Tobias. I think the hate they were given caused them to want to hurt people more, due to the fact people weren't leaving them alone. It smooths things better now that people aren't talking about them in bad ways. The next one is about grounded videos out of them. Why in the world you think it's alright to make a grounded video out of a real-life person? That is just bullying. If you make a grounded video on somebody who exists in real life, you're bullying that person. The bad users getting grounded thing got worse in 2020, so what those are about is, they make fake parents out of those users, and use them for their grounding scenes. That can be super offensive to their parents in real life. Grounded threats on them especially will not work. Like I said, they will target you more. If you still don't like that user as of today, then that's fine. And oh god no. Absolutely punishment day videos out of them, hell no. Your video can be taken down for that if you ever dare make a punishment day video out of a real life user. Checkers Animation Authority did that once, now he regrets doing that video. I actually felt bad for Rainboy107. No lie. What of even the reason of doing that video? There is something else I want to show you. In one of these clips from SLV, this scene was about Yankee Dude from 2018 chainsawing somebody in a harmful way, which was almost Caillou Punishment Day styled liked. Look and see what I am talking about. HDTC. For real? I watched it several times. I never even catched that. That is a huge terrible sick thing to do to somebody even if you hate them. No. That was way too far. It's already done. It can't be changed now. Seeing scenes like that reminds me of what Jason the Killer did in those movies. I seriously hope nobody has done that in real life. Finally, the next one is about rants and unscary calls out, and trying to get them arrested in real life. You know by now that rants on users are useless and have no purpose, and I do not care even if they made other people feel uncomfortable, harass them too much, or hurt others. Ranting on them and calling them very bad names is still bullying. Super Javier Logan showed one of those examples of how he took Sean Sullivan way too far. The worst part is that he even went as far as having other people beat him up. He went through enough hate already. Why is he getting more? I know no one likes him now. But he has feelings, he has emotions. That is probably why he quit YouTube for good, because they were all sending him away like psychopaths. No, I'm not trying to be rude to no one in any way. That was just an example, but that could be the reason those YouTubers are not here anymore. It's because people were bullying them too much they decided to quit. That's probably what happened to Sean. The same thing with the Paper Luigi 99, Rokukun the Vyonder, Samster 5677 and Harry Strack the Go Animator hate bases. I know some of them, I might still not like, but the videos and actions they are doing to them is literally the same thing. Like I said, everyone, Even bad people have feelings and emotions. You have to let them stand up and speak for themselves. I'm afraid that also goes to Alex Vurmser and Kendrick the Go Animator. I know in the past, Paper Luigi 99, Roku-kun, and Harry Strack the Go Animator had tortured some childhood people who liked Caillou and Dora, but it doesn't mean they are terrible and the worst people. When Kendrick the Go Animator added Harry Strack, Roku-kun, Samter 5677 and Paper Luigi 99 as victims in his Caillou's parents' execution video, he was bullying them. I'm afraid even though they made videos that were just something they should not be making at all, what he did wasn't any better. Those hate bases have gone out of hand and it's annoying everyone and people are tired of it. Also, don't you think it's time to move on and ignore what happened in the past? I know past can't be forgotten, but talking about it almost every day and more than once, it's useless. You don't even know if they are those people anymore. Because people can change. What Paper Luigi 99 about his Caillou's Ultimate Punishment Day video was 3 years ago. Should you move on? He hasn't done it since. That means something. I know it traumatized childhoods, still. You're probably over it now. So don't continue to talk about something that was years ago, if you moved on from it. Unless if it was death, which nobody can get over, since they can never see that person again. My grandparents died way before I started Go Animate, and I was always thinking about them and never will forget. But for other things, try to move on. That's it for this message. The next one coming in a few days will be about why Punishment Day videos are not recommended to be made and should stop. Alright, later folks.